Yo, what's going on, everybody? My name is Justin, and welcome back to some more World of Warcraft. So I know it's been a very long time since I've done one of these character updates, but I really wanted to because I haven't done one since Legion, and now that Legion Remix is coming out, I felt like it was a good idea to just do one. So we're going to end up going through all the characters that I have, and I've had my account since about 2012, I believe. So I have quite a few characters, and I've done quite a bit in the war within itself. So these are going to be my mains here. The server that I main is Proudmoore, and my main is going to be Cloudatate right here. This is my monk. This is my baby. I love him so much. I've been maining him since, I believe, when Legion started is when I first went monk. And most of these guys that are level 80, I'll probably log into and show you some gold that I made. So I'm currently playing Windwalker on my monk at the moment. I kind of messed around with the healing a little bit and the Brewmaster, but I'm honestly not the biggest fan of them. I'm just more of a damage dealer myself. And then up next, we have Botrot, the Gnome Rogue. Now, I've never played a Gnome before, ever, actually, because I never liked how the armor looked on him. It just wasn't as bulky and didn't look as flashy and cool in my opinion, but I do like the gnome because they do have that one ability that you can get out of, or you can interrupt like racial. So I do kind of like that on rogues, not gonna lie. And this is honestly my first rogue that I've leveled up fully since the one way down here. But so up next we're gonna have my mage, my old pride and joy. My old main was Zeldu. This is actually kind of what started my channel, I guess, for WoW content. Yeah, I would say that. I used to do a lot of gold farming on him. But I kind of just switched over to Cloudatate fully on my monk. So he just sort of sits on the back burner now. I do have him at a certain decent eye level. I think I've only done up to maybe a few heroic raids on him. But that will do that for him. And now the shaman. So this is kind of interesting because when I bought the War Within, they gave me the boost up. And I was like, okay, what do I want to use my boost on? And I went through like all the classes in the game, and I've basically played like every single class in the game besides like Evoker, because I don't care for Evoker at all. I have never played Shaman, and I know that we made a Shaman series, but I only got to like level 20 on him. And right now the only thing I've really played is Elemental on the Shaman, and honestly, it's probably one of the most fun specs I've ever played. Besides Monk, I really do like Monk. The burst windows and opportunities that you have for huge output on AoE damage is just so much fun to me, and I love it. And then up next on the list, we have my Legion Remix character. I don't really know why I went with a female panda. I've never even had one of these in my whole life. So that's kind of weird in itself, but I did go Monk again just because I figured, you know, I can make another monk and maybe this will just be a farming monk. And then this monk, it'll do all the raiding and do all the mythic pluses and do everything else in the game. And then I'll just have this one to farm on because they are super fast farmers. But that pretty much sums her up. And yeah, the Transmog, I'm not honestly too sure about the Transmog. It's kind of horrible. These ones, I actually tried to make them look good. But this one, yeah, I don't really care about that one. Up next, we have Zero Dots, the Warlock. Now, I brought him back just because I was kind of getting bored of Mage, and I was like, oh, you know what, Destruction's, that one's a pretty fun spec, I guess. And so I also like the pet system, and I was going to try Demonology at first, but I seen everybody was just rocking Destruction, because you could cast all the Chaos Bolts, and you have pretty good opportunity for AoE with that as well. And I really just like AoE classes in general. And I pretty much only run the Fell Hunter pet because it has the, it allows you to interrupts, like when you're doing Mythic Pluses and stuff like that. So it helps out the group quite a bit. And I actually really dig this Transmog. This dagger is from the new raid, the Manaforge Omega raid. And I think it looks so sick. So I was trying to make a Transmog that could go around it with the purple theme. But the only thing I couldn't figure out was the offhand. It looks terrible, but I mean, I'm trying. So up next, we got my Paladin, Restofar. Now, a long time ago, I made a series about doing transmog farming, and we made one for the channel, and it was actually for this set, but it was the gold set, and we just got the red set from that last event that was out, and I think it looks sweet. And honestly, Ret is it's probably the most boring class I've ever played in my life, not gonna lie. Like, I would much rather play Prot Paladin than play Ret Paladin any single day of my life, because I feel like with Ret, all you're doing is spamming the same 3 buttons, pretty much is what you're doing, and dropping a hammer from the sky. But I mean, it's fun. If you're a Ret player, you know what, props to you, because I don't know how you can do it. It's the most boring class in the world. But it is, you know, Prot's fun, so I don't mind it. Up next, we got my Priest, I believe. Oh yeah, I just got my Priest to 80. Yeah, that's right. And this Transmog set, I believe, I want to say it's from somewhere in Shadowlands, like the Venthyr or something like that. It's from a long, long time ago. And actually, the only reason I wanted to level up my priest was because I've never played a healer in this game. You know what? Disc priest, I see a lot of them doing mythic pluses, and they have a lot of AoE healing. So it should be easy for me to play. I actually thought that, you know, playing healer was never ever going to be a thing for me, and it wasn't fun at all. But ever since I started playing a healer, it's actually a lot of fun because not only are you healing your whole team, keeping them all alive, but I also love to just do damage as well, because there's times where I can do more damage than some of the tanks, and I'm like, you know what, this is actually kind of cool. You know, I feel like super involved with the team. So it's not a bad gig. I do like playing priest. I'm sure there are much better healers like Resto or something, but I have a good time playing on this character. And then up next, this is actually the character that I want to level up next. Either this or my hunter. This is my Death Knight, Unholy. He's kind of in a frost build, which makes no sense, and I kind of am mad that I made his name Unholy because I feel like I can only play Unholy now. With the new changes coming out in Midnight, I think Unholy will be back. I don't really understand the class, but it's fun. I don't know if this character does any animations. It kind of looks like he's just stuck in time. Is he like a ghost now or something? What is wrong with him? And that sword doesn't even look right. But yeah, so I plan on leveling him next to 80. It shouldn't take too long, especially with you know, Legion Remix and all that being out and everything. And the set for Transmog, I honestly could not tell you where this comes from. So if you guys know, please let me know down below. I want to say Battle of Dazzlor Raid or whatever that one's called. I honestly cannot remember for the life of me. Up next on the list, we got Zeldua. Now, this was my warrior that I played actually quite a bit back in the day, but I really haven't touched him in quite a long time. I don't know. I just never, you know, I've never been one of those guys that was a warrior player. I just never really understood it, never got into the whole rage building and all that stuff. But I wanted to get him leveled up as well because there were some guys that were like 700 item level and they were doing more DPS than me. Dude, is this class broken or something? And they're like, yeah, man, like you gotta hop on and play a warrior. So I might give it a shot. Made him a very long time ago. He was one of my first characters on my account. And that's a backstory for him. I need to get a new transmog set for him, actually. Co-shot my hunter. I think I made a few videos on him back in the day when I was doing some gold farming guides. I haven't touched him at all right now. I just park him in certain areas that he can go and I can like farm up rare spawns for mounts and stuff. I mean, yeah, it'd be cool to level all these characters if I had all the time in the world to level all these characters. But another transmog set. Don't know where it's from. I just found it. I was like, oh, I got the whole set, so I must have farmed it up when I was mount farming or something. But I do think it looks really cool. And this was the rogue that I was talking about previously when I said I haven't leveled a rogue in a very long time. This was the rogue that I mained in Mists of Pandaria. He used to be a dwarf, but now he's a night elf. Honestly, same with the warrior. He has his own guild, and I just use him for his guild bank. Rapallo's a druid that I deleted a long time ago and brought him back for some reason. I was like, oh, you know what? I don't have a druid. Why not just keep the druid that I did have? So just brought him back from the restoration thing down here. Never gonna play him. Don't care about that guy. Purged mine. Same with Demon Hunter. I don't care for Demon Hunter. It's just a weird class to me. It feels out of place for some reason. T-Rex. So I just made this guy actually, like probably a month ago. And the reason I made him is because I was so tired of not having the Anax mount, you know, the Phosphorescent Stone Drake and the Time Lost Proto Drake and a bunch of rare mounts that are around the world, because Proudmoore, the realm that I play on currently, it's so populated it's hard to even find him. So I made a character on the Kirin realm, and there's like nobody ever on it. So I just went in there, got Anax real quick. Still haven't got the Time Lost Proto Drake. That is hopefully going to be on the way. Destrodots is a character that my dad actually played a long time ago for Mists of Pandaria. That's one of his characters. Honestly, don't know much about him. Same with Zero Fear, the druid. He played this guy a lot. I think he was a bear tank, honestly. Outbreak, my old DK that I mained back in Warlords of Draenor, maybe? Might have been, because I was on a different server for these guys. These are all Garona. It's been so long, and now that I've gotten older, my memory is starting to decay. I'm not the young Justin that I once was. Cloudfist, another monk. Big old fat panda. You know what? He's here. I don't know. Zero Dark, this was my dad's priest that he played. We both had, I had the rogue and then the Death Knight, and then he had these three characters. Zeldu, this character was our Let's Play character that I had on the channel that I got up to over 25 plus videos with. and just never touched him again until recently when the Brewfest stuff was out, and then I was able, because I wanted to farm the Brewfest thing every day on all my characters so I could get the bomber mount, which I finally got, which was really sweet because it's a really cool mount, but haven't touched him since. I think I healed one dungeon off stream, and I make a return to that series. And then this guy, yeah, no, I don't even want to talk about this guy. He's just stupid, I think. Alrighty, everybody, so we are now in the game, and I just wanted to show off my Breaker Song mount because I finally got it from the Siren Owl, and I'm very proud of it. I do have something to tell you guys now. So I know back in the day I used to do a lot of gold farming, and I used to have, I think I was up to like 4 million gold. Now I have, let's see here, I have 729,000 across all of my characters because I went and spent it all on stupid stuff, gave some away when I quit playing WoW to some viewers actually. And so now we're trying to make a comeback, but you know, it's slowly but surely. I'm not steadily gold farming anymore like I was, but you know, just passively playing, you get quite a bit, honestly. So that's that for the gold. I know we used to do the gold guides, the gold updates all the time, but not anymore. So for item level, we are going to be 715, and actually, maybe we got some more gold in the mail. Bunch of pets. Oh, here's some gold actually. 2,700, 2,200. Hey, well, wait, what is this? Snails. I don't know snails. And then also during the event that was here recently, I went and purchased all of these pets and all these toys so that way I could resell them in the future, because for some reason these toys still are just selling like hotcakes right now for like 60,000 gold a pop. And then these pets I'm gonna wait a little bit longer because of Brewfest. But once Brewfest is over, obviously you can't get them anymore, so I wanted to stockpile those up. The only character I did get my Great Vault on was this guy. I didn't check my other ones, so we'll be checking all of the other ones here soon. Alrighty, so for Bot Rot, my little assassination rogue, right now I'm on subtlety, but I do want to show you guys. I actually, you know, I've been doing some transmog farming, so I do have to repost. I've been doing a little bit of that here and there, but for this guy, the item level is going to be 708. It's kind of, I don't really play him that much. I do like to put around on him. I've done a couple heroic raids with him. I've done some dungeons, some mythic pluses. I believe, how many have I done on this guy? Have I hit 3K on this guy yet? No, I have not hit 3K yet on this guy, but I might get around to it. Subtlety is really, really fun to play, actually. This guy has a vault, so we're going to see if we get anything good. I believe I already have the boots on this guy. Ooh, a nether prism. Isn't that like a pretty good trinket? Oh, and the Araz Ritual Forge. That's like best in slot. Oh, dude, we already know what we're taking. Oh, but a mythical dagger? Wow, this is a tough decision here, dude. I got 2 myth pieces that would replace heroes. I gotta go with that trinket. I'm pretty sure that's the best in slot for my class. But yeah, that's it for this guy. Honestly, just play on him when I have some time, if I want to mess around with Rogue, and if I get too bored of playing Monk. Alrighty, so now we are here on the Frost Mage. Frost Mage is going to be 703, it says item level, not 702 game. I don't know what you're trying to do to me. We'll see what we get in our Great Vault on this guy. I honestly don't even know best in slots for this class. I'm pretty sure I have the trinkets, so I might just take an upgrade, honestly. Sword? What am I rocking for what am I running for this? Oh, I could use a sword. I could use a sword, actually. Hero sword or a hero ring? I'm just gonna go with the sword, I guess. I don't care. I don't care about best in slots on all these alts anyways, so we'll go with that for now. Gold wise on this guy, he's only got 14,000 gold. I do some tailoring farms on him, that's why I got a few bits of cloth. Other than that, it's just an alt to have to do something else with. Alrighty, and so the last character we're going to check out for today is the Shaman. Shaman is going to be 706 eye level. Got his set going on. Like I said, pretty fun class. Gold-wise, he's only got 8,000 gold, so that's kind of terrible, but we'll see what we got. Give me something good! Okay, we got a staff, a myth staff. Honestly, I think I might have to go with this ring because I don't really want to replace my Vagabond's Torch, man. That is going to do it for today's video. Thank you guys so much for tuning in and watching. I know I haven't done one of these in a very, very long time, and I'm sorry for that. But hopefully I can get more consistent with this, and we can start pumping these out more. And I want to say thank you guys for the comments in the last video. They were very, very nice, and I appreciate your guys' kind words. But other than that, guys, I will see you all in the next video. Peace.